Why would you want to go to cameo.com and have a personalized shout out? Come to nowondeck.com, find me, Ron Hall, and I'll do one just for you. Birthdays, anniversaries, whatever you want, a personalized video or audio greeting for you now on nowondeck.com.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
You might want to give it a minute.
You were in there with your guitar?
Well, you never know when inspiration might strike. Let's go. 2 burritos and a root beer float.
2 burritos and a root beer float. The rock and roll world lost one of the greatest guitarists that have ever walked this planet today. Eddie Van Halen passed at the age of 65, a long battle with cancer. And it finally got the best of Eddie. And as Lenny Kravitz tweeted out earlier today, heaven is going to be electric tonight. Eddie was able to beat his demons, and rest in peace, my good man. I had to share that clip from an episode of 2.5 Men because Eddie Van Halen had a sense of humor, and he will be missed. And arguably one of the 10 greatest guitarists lost his battle today. Rest in peace, Eddie. Heaven gained a hell of a guitarist today. I can only imagine the music that is being played up there tonight. Welcome to a Tuesday night edition of Jump Into the Fire. Ron Hall here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I see Angie's already out there tonight. Alan, Dolores, Kim. It's been an interesting few days, and if you'll look down there on the bottom of the screen, you will see it's going to be a TFT, a Trump-free Tuesday. We're saving it for Thursday night after the vice presidential debate. But kudos to Hamilton County Mayor Jim Coppinger, who extended the mask mandate in Hamilton County until November 22nd. I'm going to give you a quick lesson here, folks, because I know you've seen this. This is how you wear a mask. Just like this. And my daughter's here, and oh boy, we've got something special for a bunch of residents in Walker County tonight. So just hang on. But this is how you wear a mask. Not like this. Your nose is supposed to be covered because stuff comes out of your nose. So please wear your mask the right way. And for all you people raising hell because Mayor Coppinger did the mandate, you can pucker up and kiss my ass. In the immortal words of Charlie Sheen, you can pucker up and kiss my lily white ass. Because we have an obligation to protect each other. We are our brother's keeper, and we owe it to do what is necessary to nip this in the bud. Okay? And my great granddaughter is waving at me. Hello, Ashley. Papa is right here. They're calling Amy Gaga. Now, first off tonight, there seems to be a lot of chatter out on social media about how the cost of insulin has gone down. Bullshit. Bullshit. It has not gone down. As most of you know, Amy is a pump-dependent diabetic. And there's been a snafu in her insurance that is getting rectified. Without insurance, her insulin is $1,400 a month. So all of this bullshit that insulin costs have been driven way down, $1,408.52 to be exact. Thank you, Amy, or as Ashley calls you, Gaga. So folks, don't buy into the bullshit. Insulin costs have not come down. $1,400 a month to stay alive. Just to stay alive. Amy, I can't do any pictures. Not while we're live. I wish I'd have got it from you earlier. But the problem's been rectified, or is being rectified. So if you're buying into this, that insulin costs are now like $12, $13, $14, $15, I've got some swampland in Arizona I want to sell you. I've got some swampland. It's like Amy just said, her insurance coverage is making her decide between inpatient rehab and insulin. And folks, there aren't any programs for insulin like there are other drugs. And it makes you wonder. I just saw a commercial for Brilinta. That's one of the antiplatelet drugs given to people who have had a heart attack. My doctor tried it on me. I can't take it because I suffered one of the side effects, which was extreme shortness of breath. So I went back to Plavix. Brilinta is very, very, very expensive. And if you don't have insurance, the drug manufacturer AstraZeneca can give it to you for as low as $5. Makes you wonder how much it costs to really produce that drug, doesn't it? But we're going to get this thing straightened out, and that way she can get her insulin. Now, it seems that a firm called Healthy Foundations has bought 300 acres on, I think it's Burning Bush Road or something down in Lafayette. 300 acres. They tried to do this last year in Catoosa County. And the residents kicked and screamed and all sorts of bullshit. And it didn't happen. So now they've bought that parcel of land, 300 acres, in Lafayette, Walker County. And it's South Burnt Mill Road, excuse me. Burning Bush Road is in Catoosa County. And Thursday night, we got a special treat for the residents of Fort Oglethorpe. And I'll have photo evidence. Oh, boy. You just can't make this crap up. Okay. So basically, Healthy Foundations is a mental health facility, of which Northwest Georgia is sorely lacking. They offer behavioral health services, inpatient. They offer drug addiction treatment, inpatient. All laudable, because there's nothing close by for the residents of Northwest Georgia, as we have learned in dealing with Amy. Well, and I can mention the name because her name's been mentioned on the news. Some little holier than thou, Allie LaCroix, has started a petition to stop this facility because it is close to Gilbert Elementary School. So she's taken it on her own to start a petition to stop this facility from going in. And she's gaining momentum. Now, to his credit, I don't think Walker County Commissioner Shannon Whitfield is going to stand for their little petition. Okay? I don't think he's going to stand for it. He's catching a lot of grief from the people who are signing this petition that this is a backroom deal. And I don't believe that about Commissioner Whitfield. You would have to prove me otherwise, prove me wrong. But some of the responses to this petition, there's this one jackass who says all the rehabs in the world aren't going to fix anybody. Got another one who is calling Commissioner Whitfield sneaky. Now, I don't know how many times it's going to take to explain just how sorely lacking mental health and drug treatment options are in Northwest Georgia. And now these do-gooders, they think they're doing good. Are circulating a petition to stop this from happening because they fear for their children. They don't want drug addicts or people with a mental health problem. They think that they're under this, somehow they're spreading this information that people can come and go as they please. And it's a danger to their children. There's a bigger danger in Walker County, and that's the 206 registered sex offenders. I would be more worried than that about somebody that's trying to kick a coke habit or somebody that's trying to deal with PTSD. That's a bigger threat, Miss LaCroix. $106 registered sex offenders in Walker County, Georgia. That's fact. And you and your little holier than thou attitude, basically saying screw people who need mental health help in Northwest Georgia, should embarrass every outstanding citizen in that county. Number one, this thing can provide up to 250 jobs for Walker County. It's not going to cost the taxpayers any money. And yet, you and your freaking attitude, like you're better than every damn body else, to coin a phrase from the great American Peter Griffin, that grinds my gears. That's right, Allie LaCroix, Allie LaCroix, ALILECROY. She's the one leading this. I'm not worried about somebody that's trying to get help. That doesn't worry, that doesn't frighten me. $206 registered sex offenders in Walker County. Some right around that school. That would worry me. Where's your petition for that? Where's your petition for that? Do you think, parents, you can't shelter your kids forever? There is addiction in this world. The mental health crisis is growing by the day, by the minute. And you want to stop people from getting help. And that's a crying freaking shame. There, but for the grace of God go I. Because go ahead, circulate your petition. But remember how often addiction strikes. Could very well be you someday. God forbid it could be one of your kids. Where are they going to get treatment? I mean, I can go back and quote chapter and verse, everything we've gone through, trying to get treatment for Amy. She's a month sober. A month sober. And now she's having to choose between inpatient rehab or her insulin, which will keep her alive. And you got people like this LaCroix down in Walker County trying to stop something good happening in Walker County. When they tried to do this in Catoosa County, at least the sheriff had the damn balls to stand up and say he supported that facility being in Catoosa County. Where's a statement from Sheriff Wilson? Grow a set. Your county is rampant with drugs. Walker County is full of crystal meth. So Sheriff Wilson, get off your ass and say something. Get off your ass and do something. Quit leaving it up to the Lookout Mountain Drug Task Force. Don't you have a drug unit for the Walker County Sheriff's Department? Instead of running speed traps, go out and stop the damn meth. Support this facility. Do like Sheriff Sisk in Catoosa County. He stood up and said, we need this facility. And the jackwagons in Catoosa County stopped it. And now we got a bunch of jackwagons in Walker County trying to do the same thing. And the sheriff sits on his hands and tapes his mouth shut. So make a statement, Sheriff Wilson. Do something. Say something. Acknowledge that you have a huge drug problem in Walker County. Go on UCTV and say something. Because that seems to be the only media outlet for North Georgia is damn UCTV and Judy freaking O'Neill. I will do everything I can to give bad publicity to these people trying to circulate this petition. I promise you. And you got people who are signing this petition that deny there's a drug problem in Walker County, that there's a mental health problem in Walker County. Folks, I can drive you around Walker County and I can show you how bad it is. And it's bad. And the sheriff's office is not doing a damn thing about it. You look at the Walker County arrest reports and it's bad checks, speeding, no insurance. Not even making a dent in the drug problem of Walker County. And you've got these holier than thou people who want to stop any possibility of treatment for anybody in Dade, Walker, Catoosa, Chattooga. Why? You need to be worried more about the 206 registered sex offenders in Walker County than somebody trying to beat an addiction or deal with PTSD. That would scare the hell out of me more. The teachers are perfectly capable of protecting the students. I mean, the schools have SROs. Why? I don't know. Okay, I'm old school. The only time we had cops when I was in high school was when they were undercover. Trying to buy drugs. Now every school has law enforcement attached to that school. I know the one at Ridgeland is the salt of the earth. But it's time for the sheriff of Walker County to get off of his ass and say he supports this, just like Gary Sisk did in Catoosa County. Find the petition. Now Miss LaCroix is trying to backpedal and say she's got nothing against addicts. She's dealt with it before. Too little, too late. And had you not gone on Channel 9, I wouldn't have mentioned your name here. But you went on News Channel 9. Kudos to them for at least putting the story out there. Excuse me. I don't have a cough button yet. When I move to the new compound, all the bells and whistles will be here. But folks, please, I'm begging you, do not, if you live in Walker County, please don't sign that petition. Because it's hurting the people that need help. It's hurting them. And it's not giving Walker County a good reputation. Please don't sign it. Not for me. Sign it for my daughter. Don't sign it for my daughter, please. Like I said, she's having to choose between inpatient rehab in St. Cloud, Florida, and her insulin. And this has been an agonizing few days over this. But we have to do what we have to do. Because diabetes, I mean, she's been pump dependent for years now. The insulin pump keeps her from having to go to the hospital. And I'm going to get out of here in a few minutes because Scenic City Sports is on now. They were supposed to be coming on at 8 o'clock and it's 7:27. So when we're finished here, go to Scenic City Sports and you can get caught up on all the stuff. That's my rant for tonight on the foolish petition that's being circulated in Walker County. You can tell her I said it. If you know Allie LaCroix, tell her. If you know Sheriff Wilson, tell him he needs to step up and do what's right for the citizens of Walker County. Stay strong, Commissioner Whitfield. Don't let these jackwagons get to you. Elections coming up. And I put out something last week because the League of Women Voters for Hamilton County sent invitations to all the candidates running for office to take part in a debate. Chuck Fleischman turned it down. Robin Smith turned it down. Esther Helton turned it down. Todd Gardenhire turned it down. Guess who's not getting my support on Election Day? If you refuse to debate, you don't deserve my vote. I don't care if you're the incumbent or not. And yes, I am politically savvy, and it doesn't do the incumbent any good to debate. But in 2020, you need to tell us what you're going to do. And if you refuse to debate, I will not vote for you. And I think a lot of people are taking that approach now. If you're too scared to debate, you don't deserve my vote. So, Chucky Poo, you're not getting my vote. And I've voted for you in the past, but you're not getting it now. And I can't, but all the state legislature candidates on the Republican side refused to debate or did not respond to the request. So whoever's on my ballot that did not elect to debate or respond, too little. I'm just voting against you for general principles that you don't have the courage to debate. Couple of things, and then we're going to get out of here. The LFO Kahula Creek game has been canceled this week. Positive COVID at Kahula Creek. Don't know yet about the makeup game or if it'll even be made up. I know a lot of schools in Hamilton County are moving their games to Thursday night because of the potential for rain. Why? Makes no sense. You can play football in the rain. Colleges do it. The NFL does it. Why can't you? You're supposed to have limited attendance, so it's not going to hurt you at the gate that much. Hello, Alice. I love you too. Be careful. My daughter's on here tonight. But a bunch of games in Tennessee. Folks. And I got a message for Kip Klein. Stay strong, brother, man. Stay strong. Your day's coming. Don't listen to the jackwagons because they're starting to piss me off. And I said, they're starting to piss me off. So stay strong, brother Kip. You're a damn good man and a damn good guy. You know what you're doing. Again, kudos, Mayor Coppinger. Jim Coppinger's Hickson High School, class 73. I'm Hickson High School, class of 1974. Jim and I were friends in high school. Jim's a Republican, but he didn't cave to the dumbass we've got in Nashville. Although there are certain people here in town who just kiss up to Governor Lee. But Jim Coppinger did what was right for Hamilton County. I'm proud, Jim, to call you a friend. Folks, and the Braves won today. I didn't think it would happen. Honest to God, I didn't think it would happen. Because think about this little statistic. The Florida Marlins, well, now the Miami Marlins, have been to the playoffs 3 times. 3 times they've made the playoffs prior to this year. 2 of those times they won the World Series. Just saying. The Falcons continue to suck. They're just a bad football team. The Titans, one of the few undefeated teams left. Hopefully they will get to play this week and I'm thinking, I don't know why. I think they play one of the other undefeated teams, who happens to be my son Chris's favorite team. For what reason? I don't have a clue. But Chris's favorite team is the Buffalo Bills, and they are on a roll. They're having a dang good year. Yes, people can be cruel, especially those who don't know what the hell is going on, who think just because they sit in the stands that they're some damn expert when they're not. They don't have a clue about the real world. But I think that's who the Titans play next. Once again, it's Tennessee-Georgia week. I'm not too impressed with either team, to be honest with you. And really could, I mean, I may watch it. I might. And then again, I might not. I mean, because it will be 2.5 men binge watching time. Don't forget, check out Scream Time on YouTube, where my son, Chris, and his buddy from over in England, Eddie T, talk all things horror movies. And they're building up quite an audience. Their next one is sometime this week, and they have as a guest the publisher of one of the leading horror fan sites in the world. So this is, I didn't say Tennessee was going to win. We all know I hate the Clorox orange. But check it out, Scream Time. It's on YouTube. And if you like horror movies, that's the place to go. That they talk all things horror movies. At least they did agree with me that The Exorcist is the greatest horror movie of all time. Hands down. But that's going to wrap it up for tonight. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We will be back Thursday night. If you did not know, hang on. We were supposed to play softball tonight, and the Blue Gold World Series has been delayed. So we do not know yet when it will start, but it has been delayed, and we will keep you posted on when and what ESPN platform the games will be on. Again, thanks, Alan. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Alice. Thanks, Diane. Thanks to everybody. My comment section is cut off, and unfortunately, I can't see them. I'll have to figure out a way around that. But thank you, everybody. I hope I didn't upset you with the rant on some of the jack wagons in Walker County, but let your voice be heard, please. In these difficult times, always remember, please, let's be kinder to each other, unless you're trying to circulate a petition to stop mental health help from coming to Walker County. We will see you Thursday. And we don't know if Nathan will be there or not, but you never know. But until Thursday night, 7 o'clock, have a great night.
That's all, folks.